Now, maybe you want to know how we're able to get the LED flashing. So when I run this code, this is the example of the code that you see here. So you can see the LED flashing, and then we can vary the the speed to what the LED is going to be flashing. So this is one example that we use. You can see the LED is going to be flashing. Now, this is the simple code. I've modified in such a way it works. So let me just copy and paste what I have. So here is the updated code. So I'm gonna put this on the side. So this is the updated version of the code. As you can see, we got our potentiometer and two LEDs. Okay, and in this way, we are able to. And this is the code that I use. And I made some modification here to map the range for the potentiometer and the actual PWM generated. So this is what you get, and then we're going to turn on high and low. Okay, we're going to rotate, turn on high and low the LEDs. So this pin that we could be sending a PWM signal. So we're going to vary the speed using this potentiometer. The potentiometer you see here, we will use it to vary the speed. This potentiometer that you see here, and the LED that you see here, we're going to toggle them. So there is a PWM signal coming from this pin. So when it's on, this one goes on. When it's off, this one goes on and the other one remain off. It's like on off to be switching between those two LEDs. So that's why you see only one of these LEDs that will be on during a period. This is a potentiometer to vary the speed. And then just to give you an example, so I'm going to rotate. Speed will increase, speed increase. You see, so when we increase the speed, so it's actually we're playing with the duty cycle. So this is when the speed is slow, we increase the speed. So that's what you see here. So in short, this code, we uploaded it into this ESP32 board, and this is the ESP32 board. The normal ESP32, this is the UART port, and this one is the ESP, the micro. So we're taking this UART, and then we're bringing it to this micro cable. So that's why we need the silicon driver, and the silicon driver is the one that we installed. So that way you can see we have a silicon driver connected to one of these ports. Okay, so for now it's not the camera. This is the ESP that we use to connect to one of these ports. So, and it's only for micro USB. But if you're using a Type C USB, you're not gonna need the silicon driver anymore. Okay, so this is what we are trying to do from the start. So then the idea it was in such a way we can have this. Okay, we can simulate the flashing of to this camera. So we're going to point the camera toward these LEDs, so then we can read the flashing state. And yeah, that's what we are actually trying to do. Okay, so actually we're trying to match, you see this camera, so then we can pick up the when the LED will be flashing. You see, for example, when I move this camera close to the LEDs, I should be able to get the flashing state of the LEDs. Okay, and if I move it to this other LEDs, this is what we're trying to achieve. So I'm going to position it in a position where we can actually get, you see, so this is like one of the example of what we're trying to achieve. So, and this ESP32 camera diagram modules ESP board is going to count how many times the LED is toggled. We try it one more time. Off, on, off. There you have it.